Hey Pioneers, Miss Ham here. I hope that everybody's doing really well and transitioning into this learning platform pretty easily. I wanted to take a few minutes and tell you specifically about what is coming up for ELA. Beginning on Monday, we are going to be beginning a new pathway titled GRIT. GRIT stands for Get Real with Informational Text. And so the way that you guys are going to access this is you guys will access all of your learning information from your ELA website, and that link is included in Google Classroom as well as it is linked into the 7th grade digital information. So for ELA, you guys are more than welcome to call or text me. This is my Google Voice number, or you guys can email me throughout the day. Those times that you'll be allowed to do that will be between like 8 and 4. I'll be available to respond to those text messages. On Tuesdays in particular, I will be online from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock for digital conferencing. This is how you're going to join. You'll join the bit.ly, then there's your password and your meeting ID. You guys can access the website to your learning pathway through clicking this link, Getting Real with Informational Text, and then down here it's going to tell you specifically what you're going to need to do. So each day you should be spending approximately 45-ish minutes on ELA. 15 of those minutes should be spent working on Lexia, and then 15 of those minutes should be spent working on independent reading. If you're having trouble finding a book, if you're not sure, if you don't have books at home, whatever that is, please let me know and I will be sure to provide those resources to you. I will also be posting some information coming up shortly about some free audiobooks and things like that that you can access. And then the last 30 minutes of your ELA time will be spent looking at specifically RI 7.2, and the text that we're going to be using for this is How Gross is Your Bathroom? So when you guys get to this assignment, when you guys get to this website, you guys are going to click on where it says RI 7.2. And this is going to take you to the standard pathway. So for RI 7.2, what you should be able to do is say, I can determine 2 or more central ideas in a text and analyze their development over the course of a text. Essentially what you're talking about is I can identify main ideas in a text and analyze how they change. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to do a self-assessment. Here's the learning scales that we had been looking at for our Level Up Lit. You're going to self-assess first. So you should rate yourself on your understanding on a learning scale of 1 to 4. If you're looking at this and you rate yourself at a level 1 or 2, don't even worry about taking the pre-assessment. Go ahead and move on to reviewing. If you rate yourself at a level 3 or a 4, go ahead and take the pre-assessment. We may be able to test you out of this. Okay, and then if you make an 80% or higher, you need to shoot me an email and I will give you the information to go ahead and assess at a level 4. For those of you guys that will be continuing to move on, a couple of resources that are here for you. Here is some information about the structure of informational text and then how to identify the main idea. In addition, there is the Steps to Thinking anchor chart. Here are the text that this pathway is anchored in. Here's the reading text, and then here is a voice recording of me reading this audio so that you guys can have access to that as well. Then here is where you get your learning evidence. You can access your learning evidence by clicking here. This is going to take you directly to Google Classroom, and all 3 pieces of these learning evidence are embedded in that same assignment, so you only have to submit 1 assignment for your learning evidence. You're going to be working on annotation, you're going to be working on the development of central ideas, which is the main idea, and then you're also going to be working on integrating resource, and the word integrate means to bring together. Once you've submitted those assignments, then you will post-assess. Okay, and so you'll just click here. That'll take you to the Google form, or if you do have access to a printer and you would prefer to do it that way, you're more than welcome to, and just send me a picture. And then there's also an opportunity for bonus learning. There's a specific science experiment that goes along with this passage. In addition, you can also help support your parents through what you're working with. If you're struggling and you need some one-on-one support outside of a digital collaboration, there's some information for logging in, as well as what you should be able to do, how to identify the main idea, okay, and then questions to ask you if you're struggling. So that is a resource that is available to your parents. Um, as you guys are working through this standard RI 7.2 will be due to me next Friday. So that should be March 27th. So essentially one learning standard should take you about a week, give or take. And then I will be releasing a new standard at the beginning of this week so that you guys can work ahead. If you guys have any questions, if you have any concerns as you're working through this, please let me know. In Google Classroom, you have your GRIT digital playlist. You have access to your bonus learning, your post-assess, your pre-assess, and then your bathroom germs learning evidence. So again, if you guys need anything, please let me know. All information is also located in the GRIT topic, okay, in your Google Classroom, so you guys can access it that way. I'm going to be shooting out some emails today, so please be sure to be checking your email. And if you guys have any questions, I'm here. Miss you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.